We're studying from Chapter 5, The Techniques for Winning Quickly, from the book E.S. Lowe's Chess in 30 Minutes.
The whole world is in chess.
White's second move comes as something of a surprise. It offers something for nothing. Such opening moves are known as gambits, from an Italian word that means to trip up. Now, there must be a reason for offering something for nothing. What compensation is White getting? Or does he hope to get? We are about to study Game 6, King's Gambet, on pages 86 to 89 from the book E.S. Lowe's Chess in 30 Minutes. In just a couple of minutes, keep watching. This podcast episode is brought to you by
Try free apps, complete surveys, and shop online to earn amazing rewards with FeaturePoints. Use this link and you'll get a bonus of 50 points to redeem on Google Play, Xbox, PayPal Cash, App Store gift cards, and more. FeaturePoints. Get rewarded.
Hi, this is Jeremy from Video Gamers Oasis speaking. I'm saving my points for a $50 Canadian Amazon.ca gift card, valued at 22,500 points. Presently, I have 2,672 points. I require 19,828 more points to achieve this goal. Get 50 points for using this link, https://featu.re/VGO. Referral code VGO. Hello, it's Jeremy from Video Gamers Oasis. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and my podcast mini-series, E.S. Lowe's Chess in 30 Minutes, reading and practical application with yours truly, reading the book. We're on Chapter 5, The Techniques for Winning Quickly. We're near the end of the chapter, and we're on Game 6, King's Gambet, pages 86 to 89. This is episode number 25 in the series. Just before we commence with the usual salutations and beginning of the reading and the study, I just want to mention that it's a great movie I've included as a snippet at the beginning of the video. Kingdom of Heaven on from 20th Century Pictures, made in 2005. I highly recommend you see the movie, starring Orlando Bloom, Eva Green, and Liam Neeson. And there's a great scene that I've decided to include not only in the introduction, where I usually do introduction with the podcast, but also in the snapshot or the thumbnail of the YouTube video. There's a scene with King Baldwin IV of Jerusalem and the knight played by Orlando Bloom. The king, by the way, is Edward Norton. In case you wanted to know, I did some research on the actor who played it. It's a great scene. I don't even want to spoil anything that is said here. You just got to see this the movie for yourself. It's a great scene, and words of wisdom from King Baldwin IV to the knight. It's a really great scene with the chessboard and how he compares the entire world events to a game of chess or multiple games of chess. Such a great film. They just made such excellent movies back then. I miss movies like that. Great epic story. So if you haven't already, send some likes, send some love, subscribe to Video Gamers Oasis on YouTube. Click the notification bell. I do appreciate it. Now on with the show. We're going to learn about Game 6, King's Gambit, on pages 86. Continuing on, page 86. Subheading is called Game 6, King's Gambit. We have white and black pieces. Move number 1. P-K4 and black P-K4. White 2, the second move, P-KB4, and black ... Next paragraph. White's second move comes as something of a surprise. It offers something for nothing. Such opening moves are known as gambits, from an Italian word that means, quote unquote, to trip up. This is on page 86, moving on to page 87. Diagram 69, brackets black to move. White offers a gambit. Now, there must be a reason for offering something for nothing. What compensation is white getting, or does he hope to get? White looks forward to the opening of the king-bishop file. After playing his king-bishop to queen-bishop 4, white will castle, placing his king-rook on the king-bishop file. If he can capture the black pawn, which will be in his king-bishop 4 square, white anticipates a powerful attack on the king-bishop file. This attack is to be concentrated on black's weak point, the king-bishop 2 square. Brackets. We have seen from games 3 and 5 that this point can be vulnerable to a sharp attack. Whether the game will proceed as white wants it to will, of course, depends on whether black plays well or badly. 2. ... and PXP. 3. N-KB3 and ... Always a good developing move. And, of course, since white hopes to attack on the king-bishop file, he wants to castle as soon as possible. 3. ... P-KN4. Black does not mean to lose the pawn he has won. Black is going to put up a determined fight to hold on to it, and he even defends it before it is attacked. Page 87, moving on to page 88. 4. B-B4 and ... The game seems to be building up to the same ominous picture we saw in the previous game. White has 2 pieces in active play, black has none. If black is exposed to attack in the next few moves, he may be unable to offer satisfactory resistance. His pieces on the back rank are like a reserve army that is far, far from the scene of battle. Black should now play 4... B-N2. This would start his development and would be the first step toward castling and getting his king into safety. Instead, he blunders badly. 4... and P-KB3 and P-KB3 question mark. Fifth move, NXP exclamation point and ... We have diagram 70, brackets, white to move. Black has exposed his king to a deadly attack. Next paragraph. White's unexpected sacrifice of the knight leaves black without a good defense. He can hardly refuse the knight in view of white's threatened 6. N-B7, forking black's queen and rook. There is an even deadlier threat. 6. Q-R5CH. With unerring aim, white has fastened on black's vulnerable spot, the king-bishop-2 square. So black captures the invading knight. 5... and PXN. This is on page 88, moving on to page 89. 6. Q-R5CH and K-K2. The only move, but now black's king is taken for a ride and soon checkmated. 7. Q-B7CH and K-Q3. Again forced. The king always cuts a sorry figure when he is forced out into the open and exposed to the attack of hostile pieces without enjoying any protection by his own forces. 8. Q-Q5CH and K-K2. Again forced. 9. Q-K5 mate. And here we have diagram 71, brackets, final position. Black is checkmated. Black's king is checkmated because every possible square he can move to his command. Black's king is checkmated because every possible square he can move to is commanded by white's queen or bishop. White has exploited black's drastic failure to bring out his pieces and to protect his king. A brief review of our lesson today with the 3D chess game available on Microsoft. Diagram 69. Brackets, black to move. White offers a gambit. And for those listening to this podcast with the audio only, on the white side, the white rook, white knight, white bishop, white queen, white king, white bishop, white knight, and white rook are all on the original positions. Pawns A2, B2, C2, D2, G2, and H2 are on the original positions. There's a white pawn on section F4 and a white pawn in section E4. On the black side, there's a black pawn facing the white pawns on section E5, and all the other pieces on the black side are on their original positions. Diagram 70. Brackets, white to move. Black has exposed his king to a deadly attack. So we have the white rook, the white knight, the white bishop on the queen side, the queen, the white queen, and the king, as well as the white rook on the other side on H1. All the original pieces that were mentioned are in the original positions. White pawns, A2, B2, C2, D2, and G2 and H2 are on the original positions. There's a white pawn in section E4, white bishop on section C4, and white knight on section G5. On the black side, black pawn, F4, black pawn, F6, and all the other, except one, all the other pieces are on the original positions, except for the one black pawn missing. Diagram 71. Brackets, final position. Black is checkmated. Here are the pieces, coordinates for the final position. All the white pieces, the white rook, white knight on the queen side, white bishop, white king, and H1 white rook are on the original positions. White pawns A2, B2, C2, D2, G2, and H2 are on their original positions. There's another white pawn on section E4, white queen on section E5, white bishop on section C4. On the black side, black pawns, F4 and G5. And all the other black pieces are on their original positions. This concludes the reading of the paragraph. Game 6, we were studying about the King's Gambit. Tune in next time. We're going to study, after this one, page 89, subheading Game 7, Falkbeer Counter Gambit. That's Falkbeer. Falkbeer Counter Gambit on page 89, the last subheading of this chapter.